Hey guys, what is going on? It's Austin here, and today I have another video for you guys, and we are talking about the Cold War perk systems because just recently it has now been confirmed all 6 perks we're going to be having in the game, and each upgrade tier to those perks. It's no longer speculation. We have the actual information, and I'm here to share that with you guys. But before we get into it, make sure to check out my other Cold War Zombies videos. I did one talking about the Cold War Zombies gameplay and what I think it'll play like, and after this perk release of the information, it's a lot more credible. So a lot of you guys that think I was crazy for saying what I said in that video, after this one, I want you to rethink that. Anyway, without further ado, let's get right into it. Here we go. We're going to start off with the first perk that we are all excited to see is back in the game. Didn't know that should be a statement, but Jug is back, and right away, every perk will have one effect. You know, it'll have the base, and then as you upgrade to tier 1, it'll have that effect, tier 2, that effect, tier 3, that effect. And when you have it maxed out, obviously all the upgraded tiers are going to be working at once. So Jug, automatically you buy it, it's not upgraded at all, is going to give you 50 extra health. So it's a little bit of a boost, not the best. But with the first upgrade, it says armor will give the player more armor. Armor is back in the game, everybody. If you didn't like it in World War II Zombies, too bad, it's back, we all have to deal with it. The next upgrade is reduced status effect duration. The third upgrade is increased health by 100 more. So we're all going to be still running Jug, you know, it gives us health, obviously, but you are going to need it upgraded 3 times to get a big boost to your health, especially with the armor. I still don't know how that's going to work into the Treyarch zombie system, but they definitely have a plan, but we'll see for launch. The next perk is another perk we saw in the reveal trailer. It's Speed Cola. Now, the generic effect is still the same, you reload quicker, but the first upgrade tier is upgrade even faster after that. So now you already have Speed Cola like 2.0. The second upgrade for that is field upgrades recharge faster. So I'm thinking your specialist weapon, it's just faster recharge rate on that. The third one is swap weapons faster, which is good in panic situations like when you're cornered, especially if you have mule kick and you have to switch through your weapons to get to your wonder weapon. That's helpful. Other than that, I don't think Speed Cola is that useful this year, especially since we still have weapon kits and you can put fast mags on it. If you're using a gun like an assault rifle or an SMG, if you have fast mags on there, you really don't need Speed Cola anymore. The third perk we have is Deadshot. Of course, like the other perks, the generic effect is still the same. It automatically aims in at the head of the zombies, and there's no weapon spray. The first upgrade is reduce hipfire spread. I don't really think that's useful in zombies. I really don't. Accuracy is not a big deal at all, especially if you're training. If you hipfire, you're gonna hit a zombie. You're fine. The second one is higher damage to armored enemies. This one is actually interesting. I think that would be really helpful for the Brutus type enemies. I guess the enemies in the hazmat suit, whatever they're gonna consider armored enemies. I'm guessing just the mini bosses, but that's gonna be really helpful, especially once you get into the higher rounds, because if you don't have like a one-hit shield like Gorod Krovi or Revelations, you need these strong weapons to take out these mini bosses, and Deadshot could definitely help keep weapons useful into the later rounds. And piggybacking off of that, the third upgrade is damage fall off decreased. So maybe the new map, only one person can have the wonder weapon, so now you're stuck with the regular weapons and a ray gun, and pretty much double pack-a-punch being the best thing you can do. Deadshot fully upgraded could really help you guys out, because now your commando is now going to last you even longer into the later rounds before it becomes a paperweight. So Deadshot really does sound good this year. I'm excited for that. Next up, we have Stamina Up. Of course, just like the other perks, increased speed. But the first upgrade is walk faster and aim down sights. I guess that's cool. I don't really walk too much in zombies because especially after Black Ops 4, the zombies are quick as hell. But I mean, if you like walking, then Stamina Up is your perk. Now strangely, Stamina Up's next upgrade isn't really speed focused, but it's useful. It's no fall damage. So it's pretty much PhD without resistance to explosives. But I don't know why they put this with Stamina Up. I guess they just needed Stamina Up to be useful somehow, so they said, okay, no fall damage, sure, why not? The third upgrade for Stamina Up is reduced movement and pairing effects. This is really good. If you could have this back on Shangri-La, oh my god, Stamina Up would have been phenomenal. And we're down to our last 2 perks. Some of you guys can already guess what perks there are, but we got Quick Revive. faster health regen. It's going with the Black Ops 4 way of doing quick revive, which I kind of liked. I like that dual meaning to quick revive, not just, okay, if I'm playing solo, it's kind of useless other than the revives. The first upgrade is crawl faster while downed. That's nice. That's actually really nice for when your teammate is far away. You can kind of crawl even faster to a kind of meetup point where they can get to you easier. But at the same time, you can only crawl so fast. I think it'll help, but it won't be as amazing as we think it is. The next upgrade and the third upgrade are really, really useful. Start health regen faster and full health after revive. So you'll no longer have those situations where you're getting hit by zombies but you're reviving your buddy. As soon as he gets revived, you get down. He gets revived, he's one hit away from dying, and then he automatically gets swiped as he's standing up. Game over. No longer is that happening if you have quick revive fully upgraded. You have your tier 3 or tier 4, whatever you want to call it. You heal your buddy, both of you full health. That is going to be really useful, especially for the players like me that kind of play the medic role with their friends on zombies. I'm always the one with 11 revives a game, so I'm definitely going to have to be upgrading my quick revive. Lastly, we have the new perk Elemental Pop, and if you saw my Elemental Pop theory video, I was 100% right with my theory, and it actually feels so good to say that. Elemental Pop, you're going to buy it, and think of it as a Wonder Fizz for Double Pack-a-Punch. It's going to give you a random alternate ammo type, which sounds cool, but at the same time, you don't really need it unless you upgrade it. Because now when you Double Pack-a-Punch, you can choose what specific alternate ammo type you want. So you don't really have to gamble and roll the dice buying Elemental Pop when you can just pick Deadwire for all your guns. But the upgrades do make up for this, and Elemental Pop is actually pretty useful in the long run. The first upgrade tier is Reduced Ammo Type cooldown, which means, you know, if I've got a Blast Furnace, or whatever they're calling it in this game, I think it's like Napalm Burst or something. If it's like a really long cooldown, like I activate it, and then it's like 30 seconds until the next one goes off. If I have my Elemental Pop upgraded, it might be 15 seconds, it might be 20 seconds. To kind of put this into perspective, I would think back to Black Ops 3 Deadwire, how quick that already activated. Imagine that if it activated 5 seconds quicker. You would be flying through the rounds, not even with a wonder weapon, just with your base Double Pack-a-Punched weapon. The second upgrade tier is alternate ammo type uses upgrade tier, not the base tier. I'm guessing you can upgrade alternate ammo types. I don't know, that one I'm kind of shaky with, but if you can upgrade it, I think that's really sick. Max out my Deadwire, max out my Napalm Burst, and I'm getting to whatever the hell round I want. But lastly, this one is where I'm really interested in. I want to know how much damage it does and how often it would happen. But equipment has an alternate ammo type effect, which means if I'm throwing a frag grenade and I have Elemental Pop fully maxed out, that motherfucker could turn a zombie. That thing could have Deadwire. That will really add usage to trip mines, frag grenades, monkey bombs might even get stronger. I think that's going to be really awesome. But anyway, that is all 6 perks confirmed for Cold War Zombies. Sadly, we don't have double tap. I was thinking we don't really need it since we have the new Pack-a-Punch system. But it's still nice to see it there, you know, a familiar face. I do wish Widow's Wine and PhD made a return, but can't be too upset with that. I'm liking the list of perks, and they definitely changed the perks around enough to where it feels like we have more than 6 perks. But it's definitely going to be interesting to see how this goes. Can't wait for Cold War Zombies, but that's all for me today. Have a wonderful day. Make sure to leave a like, drop a comment down below what you think about the perks, and comment possibly, you know, what perks you think they're going to add post-launch, because they're definitely not keeping 6 perks for the whole COD season. There's no way. What is going to be the first perk they add in after launch? My guess, I'm thinking Widow's Wine. Come on, everybody loves Widow's Wine. Anyway, have a wonderful day, everybody. Peace out.